This shows you how to import a topographical surface into Revit and create a topo surface that matches that said topography. So what you want to do is go to this website, mapsonline.net, with the slash for Melrose, Mass, and it should take you here. What you can do here then is zoom into wherever it is you want to copy. So let's say I want to grab the knoll, and here's the knoll across the street. And you can see it has every building marked, no topography though. So if you want topography, come over here to layers, and you'll see all kinds of things you can do here. We want contours. Now you can see you have more contours. Depending on how detailed you want, you can zoom in farther. I would suggest for this we zoom in as far as we can. I'm going to close that down. Just hoping that I can get as much as I can in one window snip. You could play with hiding toolbars and whatnot if you want, but I'm just going to go with this for this tutorial. So now I'm going to snip. And save this. And now what you should be able to do is import this image into Revit. Like you've done with floor plans, you're going to insert, image. And you can just click that down, because if you remember, what we're going to do then is, oh, I forgot to get the scale of the map. You need to make sure you get the scale of the map. So let me re-snip this. I'm going to pause this so you don't have to watch this. I'm going to re-snip it so I get this scale down here at the bottom. Okay, so now you can see I have a new image in here. I just took care of snipping that, and we have the topo line. So if you remember from before, the way we scaled images in Revit was to draw a wall or some feature that is of known length. So we know that this topo map gives us 100-foot length, so I'm going to draw a 100-foot wall just to have a reference point. All right, now we need to, get out of the wall tool. Now we need to draw or scale this map up so that 100-foot line here is the same length as this. So obviously we have to zoom way out, which is probably true for any large parcel of land you're going to be doing. And I'm going to pause this so you don't have to watch me struggling with this. Okay, we're back. I just zoomed this thing, enlarged the image quite a bit, but now you can see this was my original 100-foot wall, and it more or less matches the 100-foot here. This does not have to be exactly accurate since we're just doing a topo map. So I'm going to leave this wall here. Let's just pin them so we don't have to worry about our images moving or our wall, so then in case we're concerned that something went wrong. And now what you can do is just create a topo surface like you know how to do. Massing in site, topo surface. Oops, sorry, makes sense. I need to be on my site plan. I put the image on the wrong floor plan, so let's go back and insert the image to the right floor plan. And I will probably have to rescale it. Yep. So I'm going to pause it again. Okay, I now have a pinned image on my site plan. Sorry about that. So now what you can do is go to your massing and site, topo surface, and place points. This elevation is absolute. It's the only choice. So what that means is the height above sea level. So if you see a 50 here, you probably want to make the elevation 50. And so now what you can do is just go ahead and click along here as many points as you can. It will give you more accuracy. And this is what you want to just keep doing. And as you can see, the farther in you zoomed when you did the image save, the more detailed lines you'll have. So you don't need to watch this. I'm going to click all along this 50 line and then come back and do a few more. So I'm going to pause it for a moment. Now you might have noticed I started to fill in the 50-point lines and the topo surface is on top of the image. So now I can't really know where my lines are. Simple fix to that, you just come and change your topo surface to be wireframe. And now you can see through your topo surface and you can keep adding points. So I'm still at 50 and I'm going to keep going. Okay, I'm getting a little bit sloppy here, but that's because I want to show you how you would then add more points. So this surface is 52. Okay, and so now I'm just going to draw along this, and this is how you would create your topo surface. And you would keep going along the 52, and you can zoom in, get the 54, 56, it keeps going up by 2. So that's how you would create your topo surface of any property you want.